Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called Coco. That's right, I'm going to talk about Coco. Well, what is Coco about? Well, this Coco film made by Disney Pixar. That's right, Disney Pixar. Now, you know they have produced some very exceptional films, animated films. My two favorites are Up and The Incredibles. Well, is this one of my favorites? Yes, it is. Now, this is based on the Mexican culture of Day of the Dead. Now, that was another animated feature called The Book of Life, also did the same thing, which was produced by Guillermo del Toro and directed by Jorge Gutierrez. Well, this version, or this story about Day of the Dead, Coco, was directed by Lee Unkrich and Adrian Molina. And I will admit, this is one of the best films I've seen this year. Now, this is a story about Miguel. Now, Miguel is a 12-year-old Mexican young man, and he wants to play music, but he cannot, or he's not allowed to play music in his family, in his home, anything like that, because they banished music a long time ago because of what happened to his great-great-grandfather and his great-great-grandmother. So the great-great-grandmother decided no more music because the father left and they never heard from him again. So she said, we're going to become shoemakers. So they decided to make shoes. You know, they didn't become very, very rich, but they were well known. They had, they had a nice little income and things like that. So on the Day of the Dead, Miguel said, well, I'm going to finally play at the village square where you can become a winner and get well known. Now, he secretly taught himself how to play guitar by watching films of the legendary singer Ernesto de la Cruz, which is voiced by Benjamin Bratt. Now, Miguel, which is voiced by Anthony Gonzalez, well, he said, well, that is my great-great-grandfather, Ernesto de la Cruz, because, he had the same type of guitar that's in a picture of his ancestors. Well, he goes to steal the guitar, and he get cursed, and he goes to the other side of the Day of the Dead. He goes to the side of the dead. Now, the Day of the Dead, it's about honoring your ancestors and make sure that they cross over and things like that. That's the Mexican belief of that, according to this film. I really don't know the whole history of it, but it is very significant because I will agree, families is important. Also, your ancestors are very, very, very important to know them and not to forget them and not to forget where they came from and the struggles that they went through when they were here on planet Earth. Well, he crosses to the dead side looking for his great-great-grandfather, and he comes up on many of his ancestors because he knows his ancestors because their pictures are there in the home and where they honor them because of the Day of the Dead. Like I say, family's important according to this film. But this film is important also. I feel that the screenwriters, Adrian Molina and Matthew Aldrich, they did a great job with this, writing the story and making this very emotional, but also fun to watch, and it's very colorful. And remember, it's Disney Pixar. How can they go wrong with this film? Coco, this film is very, very good. I'm giving this 3.5 palm trees or 3.5 stars for this film. That's out of 4, not out of 5, out of 4. That's how great this film is. Coco. I really enjoyed it. And if you shed a tear while you're watching this, that means you're human and you understand that family is important. Well, thank you for watching me, Al McGee, here at Your Entertainment Ticket at www.yeticket.com. I really appreciate it.
You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com. YETicket.com. Your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket. That's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment